It's a beautiful Sunday morning, people. I'm back again to the NTV channel. Today, we're going to look at where it all began. Today, I want to talk about how I became to know about green card. The year was 2015. By then, I was staying in Kablonga, Twin Palm Road. I was working for some certain companies. So every day when I knock off, I could go to the shopping malls, Kablonga Mall, Tukunka Mall, just to browse some things on the internet and check for other things. So this particular day, I had gone to check about my membership because I was at school. I was doing information system and programming, and then I was under Greenwich University in the UK. So I went to check for some information at the internet cafe, and then I had a very good friend in that internet cafe. So sometimes I could go and just chat. We talk about politics and any other things that could make us feel happy. So on that particular day, when I knocked off around 16 to 17 hours there, I went to the internet cafe. Then across the road opposite, just direct opposite the internet cafe, there was some writings on the wall. These writings were talking about how to migrate to the United States of America. Then it talked about green card. So because I'm one type of a person who's very much curious, who wanted to know, who've always had an interest to travel or maybe to migrate to the Western world. So when I read what this thing was all about, I got very much interested. Then I got the website. Remember, I wrote it somewhere down on a piece of paper, and then I continued with my business. I went into the internet cafe. So I did what I went to do there in the internet cafe. Then we did our business with my friend. Then after that, I went home. When I got home, that was around somewhere 18 to 19 hours. I had a desktop at home, and I had the free Wi-Fi direct connected to the company where I was working. So I did my cookings and watch a movie. From there, I got the website, and I tried to browse it so that I wanted to get more information on it. When I opened it, I had full information on what green card is. So at least I can even tell you what green card is. This is an identity or a document that allows a foreign person or nation to live in America permanently. So I went further to read more about this green card. Mind you, this was my first time to read about this green card thing. So, when you are reading something for the first time, you even hard to understand it. It's very difficult for you to get everything. So I did my research, tried to understand. By then, this is when most people were just getting to know what is Facebook, and these are things to do with the internet. So sometimes you could be browsing, but you don't really understand where to go when you're browsing. So after reading that day, I slept because I couldn't understand further. So I slept and then continued with my business. So as we were going, months kept on passing. Then I kept on researching because I needed to understand this thing. It's like for me, this was a great opportunity to understand on how I can really migrate to the USA. I did a lot of research, trying to read to understand everything. And then year 2015 ended, and I didn't stop wanting to know more about it. After some time, 2016, I was still with the same company. I continued doing my own research, how to go about this thing. I tried to read about who could be. Is there any Zambians who's applied? Is there any Zambian who's been picked through green card? I couldn't come across anyone. So mid 2016, I came to understand what YouTube is. So I started researching on, so that maybe I can understand better, and I get to know on how to go about the application and these other processes. So I came across one video done by EBM Scholars. Started now relating with what EBM Scholar was talking in his video and what I read. Slowly, I started grasping things on how to go about it. So the most difficult part was on the issue of how to get the correct pictures. So after following him on how he was going about, after watching most of his videos, how to edit the pictures, 2017, I decided to apply. And the application wasn't perfect because I didn't have a lot of information. Even though I continued watching his videos, because I really wanted to understand this thing better. But sometimes you might end up losing hope, because you don't know any person in your country who's been picked, or someone who went through green card. This thing started a long time ago, and I've been doing some research trying to understand how many Zambians have gone through green card. I haven't come across any video done by a Zambian who's gone that side, or someone who's teaching people on how to apply and giving you the full information. So I kept on watching videos for people who've gone there, especially people from Kenya, Tanzania. Slowly, I began to get more information and understanding on how to go about it. So we applied in October 2017. After watching EBM Scholar videos, we did the application. We waited for the year to end, and then May, the results came. I was unfortunate. I never got picked, but I understood it because I had not yet gotten more information on how to go about this thing. And as the saying goes, these things are very free, so you don't need to have grudges, because who are you going to shout at when you don't really understand these things? Just try here and there, you apply. If it doesn't work out, you move on with your life. But as I kept on researching, the urge of wanting to migrate to America grew as well. This time around, I knew it better. So I kept on doing my own research, and listening to a lot of tutorials, watching a lot of YouTubers who are talking about the same thing. Eventually, I came to understand and getting now to know it better. So the next video, I'll talk about how I perfected the art of applications. So this was just an introduction on how I came to know it.